Alright, day 4 out of 60. Started on some projects today. Started working on a game with my brothers. I did like kind of a mock-up drawing of a setting. I think I'm going to start doing a lot of drawings with with settings and like these little village drawings. So I think I'm going to be spending a lot more time probably doing drawings for animation projects, and then also for the game we're working on. So I think some stuff, I'm just going to test some things I think could be a good idea to kind of spend some time looking at. So learning about like isometric architecture drawings for the type of game we're doing, because it's in an isometric like pattern. And then today I also started learning faruca, learning some like flamenco style techniques, where it's with like the rasqueado, going pinky. I think with that, I just need to build up speed, because it still feels kind of unnatural and not super controlled. So it also hits the golpes. And I've been playing around more with the modes, of course. Discovering kind of more shapes that work with these soloing techniques. And I'm hoping to combine some of the things I learned with flamenco style playing with all these scales that I'm learning, and hopefully be able to kind of improvise some kind of cool flamenco type stuff. So with that, there's been an official exception to my no YouTube rule. I think I'm gonna have just maybe one video at a time that I'm working on. I might work on it for however long. Right now I'm gonna learn that one kind of flamenco standard, and then once I learn that, maybe I'll go over to another video, maybe it's the stone one. But it's all right then, the faruca. Yes, for the next bit I'm gonna be working on maybe a lot of studies of kind of these architecture drawings and some of the styles that people use when they're drawing this stuff. And then I also have a kind of side project animation I'm working on. And I also made some good progress on my portfolio website today. I'm adding like a gallery for past projects. That's literally what my portfolio is. So I have a little page where I was putting the gallery in, where you can like hover over and it'll like open stuff up. And so I think my next goals with that are probably gonna be adding an about page, and then like a placeholder for a blog spot where I was thinking I could, my older brother Alex was talking to me about how he's getting into like writing articles, like blog posts, and I thought that'd be really fun, because I can just do on whatever I'm learning about. Maybe do some stuff about like kind of the music theory scale stuff I'm playing around with, and ideas there, because I feel like, dude, it's like unlocking for me right now. It's so cool, and it's all cyclical, and like the patterns are so cool, where it's like any scale can be any other scale, where it's like all the notes here, it's major, but all those notes can also be a Dorian scale, they can also be a Phrygian scale, they can also be Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, they can, yeah. It's weird, because like major can be minor, minor can be major, just depending on like where you look at it from. it's like a metaphor for life. Ooh, ooh. But I don't know. It's really cool stuff. Super, super cool. So tomorrow, I think tomorrow I should tomorrow I'll start with my animation project. Let's say Monday. Then I'll mow the lawn. And then maybe I'll do some like building studies, looking at some art or animation that I like and seeing how they do the buildings, how they shade things, how they give a texture. And then my guitar study, I'll get some exercise in. And my work on my portfolio site too. Okay. I feel like that's pretty solid stuff. I don't know if there's anything I'm forgetting. Feels pretty solid. All right. Then in that case, I'll check back in on day 5.